Good afternoon. Howdy, 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 everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Okay. So, Clovis has put out, well, fudge. Is it 4 in the past day? Past 24 hours alone? Some of them are taken down, some of them are back up. Let's get right into this now. Oh, well, that's kind of cute. Seeing my laptop three times there. Okay. Anyways, it's the little things that make me laugh. Okay, so Clovis. Let's do this one first. Okay, so she's got Not For Me. Okay, I'll go ahead and read that. This video is not aimed at any one specific person. I am speaking for what I believe in. I just do not want to be part of all of it anymore. Jesse and Pavanas have always shown royalty. Jesse and Pavana have always shown royalty and honor. That doesn't make sense. Royalty. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm moving on. I don't know what she means. I'm sick of social media controlling my emotions. I am old school and I will stay that way. I do not need any one of you guys' approval. You are not entitled to that. I made this choice because of who I was originally. We're going to see who she was originally. Not who I allowed people to mold me into. Something I am not comfortable with. I'm giving back to my family that I was originally. I am giving back to my family that I was originally. I know, not aimed at anyone specific. This doesn't even make sense. We're going to see what she was originally. They deserve that. No more, no less. I am very tired mentally with all this. Well, obviously, because it's hard to make sense of this paragraph. Remember this. You make this just about any one of you personally when this video is not in your able comprehension level. What? Oh my gosh. Let me reread this sentence again. Remember this. You make this about any one of you personally, comma, then this video is not in your able comprehension level. And that us, US, a big problem. All right, folks. Okay, I'm literally reading it word for word. I'm not trying to. Like, see right that last sentence. All in caps. Remember this. You make this just about any one of you personally. When this video is not in your able comprehension level. And that us a big problem. Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to listen to this. I had her on 2.0, but that's how I listen to it all. But I'm going to slow it down to 1.75 for your viewing pleasure. And then I'm going to commentate where I see fit. We're going to go over a few things. Who she was originally.
I was up till wee hours this morning, going through a lot of files and reading, and I'm coming down to one thing. Out of all this mess I was reading, messages and everything else, I come down to one thing. It's time to go.
Hallelujah. Keep this as evidence. Let's not let her be a Katie.
I'm mostly aiming this towards a lot of people from 2016 that was around the Bundy era, not anyone else.
Of course, up on the screen, mind you, this isn't aimed at anyone, but up on the screen, she has this. I hope one day Becky finds peace. But it's not aimed at anyone.
I don't like what's happening on YouTube. I found myself being pulled right back in again in the last couple of weeks.
Right? 4 a.m.
I can't sit and gripe at what people do if I've done it myself and I did something because I was angry at what this person was doing to me. But then I was curious the reason why too, but that ain't the point. So I put that person's son's pictures out and asked a question, which I never really got an answer still to this day. Because I don't think she quite knows why she did it.
I answered you yesterday.
I deleted the video.
Remember, folks, she deleted the video. Now let's stop right there with her deleting of the video. We'll come back to this video. Let's go over here to this one. This is where she has this pulled up on her screen about, I hope one day Becky finds peace. So it's all about me. Now let's listen to this. 2.0.
Okay. I can't be like her. This is a video of her son. Pictures. And I didn't want to be on such right here. Right here. Okay. This wasn't about kids' clothes when I saw it. I'm not sweating out.
You didn't want to be like me, huh? Like me. Have I stolen anybody's picture off social media like Colleen Kokar did, my underage daughter, and put it up? It still has to this day. Like Colleen did to Brenda's grandson and still has it up to this day. Like you did to Colleen's kids and probably still have. And I got a few questions on why you would keep a photo of my family and record it from 2019.
So wasn't me ranting. I didn't want to have her son's picture on there.
Oh, by the way, you don't want to be like me? Show where I showed pictures of your kids until today.
This is the transcripts. As you can see, this is transcripts of this video about her son. This is the video. Okay, I'm not gonna, show this. It shows pictures again. I don't want to show this picture, but this is here, and higher. Okay, this is the video. Go to my YouTube studio, right here. It's only been seen 15 times. It's not cool, I know. So this is what I'm gonna do.
Only been seen 15 times. Clovis, you and I both know you're lying there. You and I both know that whoever you passed my private photos to, they also took screen captures of my son. You know, like Colleen, K-Ran, all your lovely friends. Yeah. Scott. And did you forget you sent this to Scott and he restreamed it, your video, on his platform? Did you forget about all of that? Not cool. It only has 15 views. This video has 15 views. It's been seen a lot more than that, Clovis. And you and I both know that. Can you keep your facts real without trying to sugarcoat them and cherry pick for everybody?
Let me see. Right there, that one. Oh, wait. The deletes. I can't be like her.
So she deleted
This will
it.
be done. Like I said, I'm not going to do this. What size is it? Let's see. Shouldn't take that long. Okay, video successfully deleted.
Successfully deleted.
This is a video. There you go. I can't be like you. I refuse to be like you.
Like me. Okay. So, that video successfully deleted. Why is it, Clovis? So here it is right here, folks. She's a liar. Still on unlisted. Still up. She's a liar. As always. I would not have access to this. It would say video unavailable. She did it for a quick second for her viewers' convenience. Same link. Check the link. She did it for her viewers. More manipulation and deception. More lies. Now, I have a few questions for you, Clovis, before we move on. Yeah, she gave it away for download at least twice, correct? And she still has it up. She's just lied to everybody. She is a tard. Well, Clovis, can you answer me this question? What on earth would possess you to record my family's photos in private messages and keep them since 12 of 2019? Answer me that. Have you had any photos of your children shown by me? Nope. But yet you say you don't want to be like me, huh? You're lying to your viewers. Your manipulation is just too much. And you don't get to twist it like that. Yeah. It's pretty conniving. It's pretty manipulative. And it shows forethought, planning for you to record this stuff, save this stuff for 5 years in case you ever needed to weaponize it against me like you did. And then lie and say you deleted it and still have it up. Once again, it's right here, Clovis. Nothing is deleted. But remember, folks, she won't be like me. She won't be like me. Let's continue on now.
I witnessed a lot of things that were being done tonight. And people getting doxed their personal life history, all in the name of, I'm doing it for my friends. I've seen a lot of different people doing things like that, even those that I see to it that none of you guys even know come from different areas of YouTube. I watch the carnage come out of people, all in the namesake of my friend. And it's bull cocky and you know it. How many of these people are you actually going to meet in your lifetime? How many of these people that we call friends will we actually want in our home? I can speak up because it's been done to me. Not too many.
Thank you. I like my thumbnail too.
I deleted the video because it deserved to be deleted. Not for any other reason.
She deleted it because it deserved to be deleted. Not for any other reason. Boy, she's a manipulative liar. Trying to get you all to believe that she's not some evil, conniving person that premeditates this crap.
I find myself being molded and shaped by what's happening on YouTube, and I don't like what it's turning me into.
You were molded and shaped? No, Clovis. You were already like that. I'm going to show one screenshot to show what you were like way back then.
I want no part of it anymore. I think the world of Ivana because I know what can happen to people on YouTube, on social media, that can bring the person down to their lowest of low. I watched it happen to people. And the person that I'm feuding with has actually been molded into the banshee she is today.
That's your opinion. I'm not like this always. But when you have a mission, you stick to your mission.
I sat there and watched when she was being taunted about her niece and the rope and all that crap. I actually looked at videos that were given to me that I never listened to and listened to them. And you know the people that have empathy and those that are just mentally ill, and that's not just throwing it out there. You can pick them out. But I watched a lot of good, and I see a lot of people taking sides. They don't even have a dog in that fight.
So she watched all of this happen with me, but she partook in all of this. She didn't help. She actually went and jumped on the bandwagon with everybody else. But now she's going to act like she has empathy for me? Go fuck yourself.
I especially keep Havana close to my heart because of what's been done to her as a female. And as females are forgetting, the moral compasses have been broke with men. Because, see, a woman and a man that's going through a divorce, let me put it this way. A woman and a man that's going through a divorce, and she can say, I've been verbally abused. In a court of law, that's against the law. In a court of law, that can be punishment. In a court of law, that's a crime. And I'm seeing a lot of men verbally abuse a lot of women on this internet.
You know what? It's the internet. If people can't handle it, they can leave. They can leave. Hold on, folks. Right? Happy hour? I'm still the exact same person I was always. I just decided to turn on those that deserved it.
The moral structure has been disintegrated. There is no empathy in men about women no more. The clarity of what is right and wrong.
With men anymore? How about the way you talk? I mean, they can just go over to Jesse's stream and the way you were demanding everyone to bow down to you. You finally got a clue and muted the fuck up. But you jump on that panel and boom. And then you were in chat because you come up there to have it out with me about stuff. Yeah. You try to make it all about me. Why do you think I came up on the panel?
Has been misconstrued into it's just LARPing. But it's still abuse. I see good and bad in everybody. And yes, even in TAMs. Then I see the mental illness of those that have nothing better to do but keep the carnage going. So what do? They get their little computers or their phones and they go live. And they use their mouths and their keyboards to make sure that their entertainment stays around.
Now, wait a minute. You told us that you changed. You knew you used to be that way. But you're a completely changed person now. Now, in this video, you're trying to say you you're changed now and you want to go back to the original way you were. You make no sense. You've been rancid originally all the way up to currently. You can't have it both ways. You can't say you were rancid when you first came out here and now you've changed. And then in this video, completely flip it around. For fuck's sakes, woman. Do you not see the hypocrisy right there in of itself?
Maybe they're just too cheap to pay for cable TV or satellite. Hell, I don't know. But I watch a lot of behavior that I don't agree with out of people that I like. And the code amongst women has been broken by the women.
Right? As you sit up there and tell people not to call women bitches, you're up there calling me a bitch. More hypocrisy. And then you want to come out here and lecture about it. Good old Clovis.
I find myself stooping low to get back because what was done wasn't right. So I'm going to do this, and that's why we have what we have on YouTube. And you know what? Us Americans are looking mighty, mighty stupid, not just because of our leader, but because of our behavior patterns. Other countries look at us as if we're crazy. Law enforcement thinks you're crazy. We're crazy. It's crazy.
I told you that's what her law enforcement thinks about her.
I'm here to tell you, do what you got to do to me. You might try to destroy my family, go ahead. I'll handle it as it comes to me in the real world away from social media.
Nobody's trying to destroy your family. You've been trying to set people up with your babies from the get-go. You've been using other people's kids from the get-go. You recorded and kept a private photo since 2019, Clovis, premeditating that you're going to weaponize it someday. Why else would you record it? The whole private conversation. Why else would you keep the photo? Nobody but you, Clovis.
Yeah. Because I know how my house is ran and I know how my children are raised. The oldest one is driving, and the youngest one is different pot people on this internet out of all these different pockets. What kind of kids are we putting out in the world today? If we can portray ourselves as things that we do on the internet,
lecturing.
Then to talk about what's really happening in our world.
I don't care about your lecturing.
But there's a lot of cool people. I found myself sitting on a live stream with my mic muted alongside the person I was feuding with. Did the same thing. We actually found ourselves quiet. I watched someone say, don't take and hate someone or dislike someone because they did something to someone you like. If they didn't do anything to you, then why should you hate them?
No offense, but Daniel Dale there was talking all night long, so you had to stay muted.
I didn't understand why they would say that. By their actions. People go into people's homes. It's been done to Becky Dean. It's been done to me. It's been done to Locks.
Okay, people going to people's homes. It's been done to me, been done to Becky Dean. It's been done to Locks. Alts. Somebody went to Locks' business, not home. Some more disinformation. Nobody has been to Clovis's home that can be proven or that she can show proof of. But I can show proof of Connie coming to my home. So out of the three, I'm the only one that's had a YouTuber come to their home. Locks was a place of business, and Clovis has had nobody come to her home. Just correcting the facts.
God only knows who else. From every pocket of YouTube. Vegas. The Bundy era. The Vegas era. And all kinds of other things. It's stupid. And whenever people throw around you're a pedophile, and Rebecca Dean, I never said you was a pedophile because you're not one. I said you used my kids.
You did too call me a pedophile. And just denying it doesn't make it okay. But oh well, I'm used to your lies.
I mean, Rebecca means a lot of things, but she's not that. But when people use that term loosely, just because they're mad.
Yeah, kind of like cyber molestation, sexual molestation. You've used that so loosely up here. I can't stand people who call others pedos or chomos so loosely. That's Scotty and his whole room.
You're smacking them kids in the head mentally that are being abused, that are being trafficked, that are being murdered. You're smacking them in the head mentally by taking these titles and throwing them around so loosely on innocent people.
I mean, yeah, your mama, Philemon, two of the biggest ones in there. Scott, three of the biggest ones in there, calling people chomo supporters and pedo supporters, right? And you too, Clovis. I've heard you call numerous YouTubers pedophiles. I think you called the Urban Disciples that. You called Eric that. You called Tamara that. You called me that. You called Aaron that. Is there anybody I'm forgetting? I'm sure there's probably more.
I'm sick of it. I don't want to be part of this no more. I don't want this anymore. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to fight it. I don't give a damn. Do what you got to do to me. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
Nobody's got to do anything to you, Clovis. Get this through your head. You've been doing it to others. And I came out here and I stood my ground with you. And you've been trying to set me up with your babies. Yeah, the thumbnail I have up. Just now because you made it public, being proud of them yesterday. So be it. I'm showing that. And I'm showing how you still have, you're lying to people. You're lying. You're trying to act like you're the better person right here. And you're just not.
Hey, I don't care. Because your opinion, your perspective is exactly what it is. Yours, not mine. I watch people be friends and turn against each other. I seen a video that I didn't even know existed. When I seen it, even though it happened a long time ago, it was my first time. So to me, it's new. The person tried to apologize and I didn't accept it because why? I could accept anything you did to me. You used my kids. And people knew, we can't take Clovis down. But using her kids, we can. Not no more. Not no more. I've had every agency in the world out in my home, thanks to YouTube. And they found nothing wrong, and they found everything good about the kids when they talked to the school.
Oh, so now I know your way of thinking. You just basically said it. People knew they can't take Clovis down, but they can by using her kids. I've never said anything like that. I've never heard anything said like that before by anybody except for you. And who is the one that recorded my family's photo and kept it for years to weaponize, to use their kid against them? Why, that's you, Clovis. Now, let's stop right there on that note and let's take a look at this. You know, Colleen, Car, Tacos, Colts, and Cat, is her good friend, right? Clovis doesn't do this, right? The going theme all these for this past whole year was she used to be that, yelling on the computer and all that, but she doesn't, with her girls in the background and hearing all of it, but she doesn't do that anymore. Clovis doesn't take pictures of family members previously. She doesn't do that. No. You know, neither does Tacos, as Tacos complains about me putting her daughter up. Oh. Well, we all know, which I won't republish, and you newbies haven't seen it, but if you've seen it and you know that Tacos used my underage daughter back in the Let's Take a Peek video, maybe just say something in the chat if you have to confirm it. Because we all know we got the evidence. I just refuse to show an underage picture of my daughter to prove it about Tacos. And, well, I showed on my channels recently, since I've been back, Tacos taking happy hours, grandson, underage, minor, and weaponizing it. So that's Tacos. And her friend's Clovis. And Clovis doesn't do this, right, folks? Then what about this? From 2017. She's got the LaBoy Finnegan brand as her icon. So these are back in the Bundy days. There's Kareen up on panel with her. This is her good buddy Tacos. Tagging FBI Dallas because that's when Tacos lived in Texas. FBI Springfield for Springfield, Missouri. Clovas Rebecca Harmon, Becky, has used a photo of my minor children to make a harassment cyberbullying video. Why does this woman have a picture of my minor children? The stalking needs to stop. I know. Pull the foot out of your mouth. Silence for a few more face palms for you, Clovis. Are you done? Bust it out yet again. And every time you try to have a go at me. See, manipulation and lies and deception, perversion, premeditation, you can have all of that. And I'm still going to be better than you every single time I wake up. I didn't take no underage pictures of tacos like she did mine and Brenda's. I didn't take no underage pictures like you did of mine, Clovis. And I'm sure you have Brenda's, especially if you recorded mine. And now I know Colleen has mine. Why, Colleen already said she has photos that she's already kept on your panel previously. Guess what, Clovis? I didn't have any photos of your family. None. Zilch. I bluffed you. I bluffed you. I did not even take that photo when Eric showed it. You know, the one on my thumbnail now? I did not take a photo to keep and save to my files ever out of anything you sent me. Oh, and believe me, you folks, she sent me photos of her sons and of the girls. One was in a cheerleading outfit. But no, I don't have them. Why, Clovis? Because I don't want to be like you. Because I'm not like you. I had no clue you had saved since 2019 photos of my family. No clue. And still did not save. Until last night you went live and wanted to be proud, which is fine. Be proud of your kids. Be proud of them. I'm just showing for proof that you did a show yesterday. And that's hence why my thumbnail's up. Hey, Jay Stevo. Good to have you in chat. Thank you for coming. It's nice to see you here. So, when we talk about Colleen and Clovis, and I put them together here because Clovis has clearly used, Colleen's son is deceased, sadly. And then she has an adult daughter. But these were underage photos, just like Clovis did to Brenda and myself. So let's not get it twisted on who's who, Clovis. Who's done what out here. And why things have come down on you. You've not been a goody two-shoe. Not from the moment you started from 2016 until yesterday when you again in Jesse's room passed out the link, the private photo of my son, and threw it in Jesse's chat. And then say you delete it. If it's deleted, I would not have it. Same URL. That's called a lying sack of shit. Take care. Yeah, hey, go fuck yourself news for real. Get all these in here. I'm not good at multitasking. Yep, I got this channel, and then I also got the one with the two behind it, where I actually do real screen sharing. Here I just use my phone. So Clovis, I would like you to truly delete it, but you know what? Who cares anymore? You know, actually just don't even worry about it. You know, like I'm not ashamed of the photo. I'm not ashamed of my child, and you know, you said he was in underwear when he's clearly not. So do whatever you want to do, but just know that every time you want to act like you're all that and you're being the better person, I'm going to bust you out on your lies and put you right back into that corner where you belong. Title your shit, I won't be like you. You won't be like me? Huh? Because in 2024, Becky finally did something about you guys? Cry me a river. Let's continue on with this BS.
Everything was perfectly fine. My kids are succeeding in this world. They're making something themselves, and I'm morally trying to put out a good product out there in the world.
You know what? Nobody cares. Do you see me going on and on about mine?
And I can't do that if I stay on YouTube fighting with people and stooping their levels and doing stupid crap.
People have been telling you that for years. Mine are raised. Yeah, they sure are. But I know for damn not be YouTube live streaming. Ever. Ever. I wouldn't be staying up till 4 in the morning. There's a whole lot of things you do that I wouldn't have ever partook in.
I watch people be molded, morally molded, sorry, into things they're not because of the behavior of others here on YouTube, on the social circuit. I watched a woman be beaten down mentally, and now she's a banshee nobody wants around. She was molded.
Keep saying nobody wants me around, honey. Do you think YouTube people matter to me? Do you think I came back to make friends? Or do you think I came back to kind of show you all a good look in the mirror of what you are? Rancid YouTubers is named after people like you and Colleen and Katie and the Scotts and the fellow Femmies, the Nicolas, the Ya Your Mamas. They're named after people like you. You're rancid people. Do you get it? Nothing you say out here. And now, after what? You say your kids are driving? Your grandkids, now your kids are driving? And you're going to decide to get off the internet? Well, so much for that foundation that's needed, that strong foundation. During that time, shit, they were terrified at times.
I don't want to be molded. I don't want to be shaped and sculptured into something you guys would want me to be. So I'm taking back my life. And like I said, do what you got to do to me. I'll handle it as it comes. Because frankly, I am sick to death of this mess. I am tired of watching people I really care about do the immorally bullshit that they've done, all in the namesake of my friend, all in the namesake of this and that one.
But she says she doesn't do it. She's blaming it on people, other people, not herself. Clovas. You've had so many YouTubers go live on you. Like I said, back in the day, you used to have Toasted Webs go live on me while you were live on your first channel. You've been this way. Just because you were good and controlled your temper for a few months, you didn't fool anybody. You ashamed about last night? You embarrassed? Because it shows your premeditation. It shows how conniving you and Tacos both are. You guys have used each other's children.
I'm tired of it. I don't want to be part of it no more. I keep Ravana close to my heart because watching what she went through, it hit close to home. Because I can remember being hysterical and crying and wanting it all to end. That led me to the doctor and the doctor treating me for it because of a certain person on this internet. And that person came.
Okay. Because of a certain person on this, listen to her. Let's back that up. Because of a certain person on this internet, that led her to the doctor and had to be treated for it. You know what? If you have mental health issues, it's you can't just blame everybody else. It's something within you that allowed it to happen. It was your mind that allowed it to happen. So it's somebody else's fault that she didn't get herself off the internet. Clovis, I own mine. When all this went down and I was a mess, and yeah, I'll repeat it. It's not a shame. Back when I was suicidal, I went out and I seeked mental health for a short period of time. I got myself off the internet. Tried to come back and do this and show you guys, and I was not strong enough yet. I had to get my head out of my ass and quit playing victim. You get me? Own your shit. It's nobody else's fault. You need to go get mental health. It was my own damn fault. Yeah, they partook in it. Same way with Pavana. If she wasn't siphoning it all into her brain, closing off her family, sucking it all in, it wouldn't have happened to her either. Take some responsibility. You wouldn't have been in court. Your kids wouldn't have been sleeping out on the floor, terrified to sleep by themselves, yada, 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 because of YouTubers, unless you told them about it. All these years. Yet you're going to title shit, I won't be like you.
I keep Pravana close to my heart because watching what she went through, it hit close to home. Because I can remember being hysterical and crying and wanting it all to end. That led me to the doctor, and the doctor treating me for it because of a certain person on this internet.
Zero self-responsibility. Zero. All because of another person. She takes zero accountability. Reminds me of Scott here in chat. Zero accountability.
And that person can't do that to me no more, so they're frustrated and they use third parties to do their dirty deeds.
They're frustrated and they use third parties to do your dirty deeds. I know who she's talking about, what she's talking about, and the person is doing no such thing. Clovas' YouTube psychosis has her this way. Professional victims galore everywhere.
I don't expect anyone to take this seriously. There's some of you people out there that are morally and mentally incapable of showing any empathy whatsoever. Because about a jealousy, or you just hate the person and you're not going to change because you have that big of controlled carnage being done to you by the person in which you hate. So therefore, you're going to do things because of the emotion in which they trigger in you.
Oh. And what do you see him being done? Oh, I think it was you that showed private messages. Do you see me showing private messages? Did you see me ever showing your family members all these years, Clovis? Am I just now doing it these past couple of months here on my channel to kind of put the mirror back onto you to show you? And now all of a sudden you don't want to be like other people. It wasn't you to begin with. It wasn't Colleen to begin with, huh? That did all that?
They're the ones with control over you. You don't have control. I've seen people say, if you're going to be friends with this person because of what they've done, how can you do that? I said the same thing. The exact same thing.
Yeah, you have. And guess what? I don't do that. I don't do that at all. But you sure do.
It all comes down to, there's some good in each and every one of us. Yes, and even in Tam's, I think. I don't know. I really don't. But that's when we get down to the nitty gritty and we got to realize what's important to us. Women have broken the woman code. Yeah, there's a woman code. Men have verbally abused, which is a crime in a court of law between a husband and a...
You hear her talking about a crime in a court of law. Everything's about court. Do you guys remember just a few days ago? She said court's back on. Court's on. Is that video still up, folks? I got it if not. Court's back on. And now what? 2 or 3 days later, she's off YouTube. This is illness, folks. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Manipulation.
Wife, she can use that against him. He verbally abused me. It's considered abuse. And I've seen a lot of that going on. From the male to the females. I don't agree with it. But seeing someone's chat when they do it, it makes me part of it, right? Ain't that what we're all doing? We're judging each other by the chat rooms in which we're in. By allowing certain people up on our panels that someone don't like. And this title that you people so wholeheartedly stolen from the victims of this world when you call people pedophiles. So easily to just misuse that title because you hate someone.
You are a hypocritical hag. Oh my gosh, you so are. Oh my goodness.
And no, Becky Dean, I never said you were a pedophile. You're a lot of things, but you're not that. And I am verbally going to say, I am sorry for putting your son's picture out there. I should have never stooped your level, ever. But that's what I'm talking about.
There it is again, stoop to your level. Today's the first day. They wouldn't even come out if I wouldn't have heard this video. And the other one, I won't be like you. And well, if you hadn't publicly shared it, because I won't show your private anything like you and Colleen. Colleen actually went over to my Facebook, stole a picture of my underage daughter back in the day, and put it up. Yeah, she went hunting on social media for my family. And then wants to know why I put her adult daughter's picture up a few days ago. For real, folks, these people do not get it. See your reflection in the mirror.
On the YouTube sector long enough, stay in social media long enough, and stay around the carnage, and stay around the hateful emotions that constantly flow, and you're going to begin to start to act like them. I don't want to be that no more. I don't have a life I can plan. My life has been limited.
Oh my gosh. The health card again. You limited your own damn life. Everybody's life is limited right now. Guess what? Everybody that is living is currently dying. Every single one of us are dying. It's inevitable. Stop being the victim. I am so sick and tired of all of you that have used people's family, come after and attacked for years, turn around and play victim.
And I want to give the best of me to what's left of it, to my family. But we get to where we don't like somebody and we make fun. It's not cool. I don't care if other people do because I'm not them other people, but I don't want to be taking part of it.
Now you want to live with your family as the kids are growing up, going to be driving and leaving, and they're not there each night, every night. Okay. Well, you know what? That's on you, not any of us. When my kids were in the household, they got my full attention, not YouTube. Just saying. There's a difference between you and I, and there always will be. There always has been.
There is no boundary lines anymore. Our country's in trouble. There's a lot of things happening in our country that should be concerning as hell to you.
Oh, Jay Stevo, that's Scott. He likes to use my family to come at me too. He's also buddies with this Clovis and Colleen. That's the topic of the show today. He's literally a piece of shit. I'm dying again. Yep, she's dying again. She's dying again. That's just hilarious. Her life's limited, for fuck's sakes, man. You can't pull victimhood out of some of these people.
Because it is to me. And I'd rather, if I can't do that content, I'd rather not be on YouTube at all. I'm sick of this. He said, she said, you did this and I got proof and this and that. And the only one that really seems to have proof of what's done to them is Pravana and Jesse. Regardless.
Say whatever you want. All my proof was put out in the past. And many of them know it. All of you guys from that era, you've seen it over and over again ad nauseum, actually, between Brenda and I, and between Clovis and Colleen. We've all showed our parts. All of us have over the years. And then it's all been taken down. So there are receipts. There is proof. I'm just not stupid enough and I don't come out to YouTube to show proof anymore. She's been threatening court against me for like a year now. What, I'm not stupid. I don't show what possibly might be needed in a court of law to YouTubers and give the person taking me to court a heads up on what I have and what I don't have. Yeah, I kind of figured that out a long time ago. Like way back in 2017, I figured. Or it's probably around 2019, I figured. Don't show anymore. It sure is.
Don't like.
It's too short. I don't have anything to prove. If someone pulls me into a court of law, because that's always threatened by this person. Always threatened by Clovis. But it's always just talk. But I keep it if it's ever needed. I don't have anything that, I'm going to show I'll show one receipt like I did today, but I'm not going to put a lot of effort into it. I'm not going to do like I used to do anymore. Nobody out here is worth it.
Like I said, I watch myself sitting on a panel quietly and not really being angry. And listening to the behavior. Wow. No, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired.
I wasn't angry last night either. See, that just shows. You know what? After this video, you'll probably all have it out for me all over again because I didn't buy into your BS and I called out your lies. What a horrible person you are to still have the video up. I wouldn't have my thumbnail up, but you still have the video up and you want to lie to the people. I'm going to keep slamming that in.
Mentally tired of being a part of any of this. I know. There's good in a lot of people. And that's what I want to continue to see, the good in the people, not the bad. I don't care anymore. You do what you got to do to me. I've been doxxed to high heavens. All my information's out there. But I'll tell you this. Not a damn one of you's got the guts to even come on my properties. Yes, I said property.
Right, exactly. You know why? Nobody has. So just a little bit ago in this video, you said someone has, but now you're saying nobody has the guts because it's never happened. Somebody did to me, hence why we put up all of our security. And guess what? We got the receipts of that because it was all going to court at the time. All your lies, Clovis. Come on now. Go away and stay away. Because I am done with your manipulation. Keep your video up. It's published. Scott has it. Colleen has it. You handed it out like candy in Jesse's room.
Properties. Because if you're not welcome, you're not getting here. But I have seen a lot of things happening in our country. Our borders are wide open. And this country's going to fall because of the behavior in which I'm seeing on social media.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now we're into politics. And the whole country's going to fall because of what she sees on social media. Has nothing to do with anything else. What she sees on social media. Just wow.
Because we got people that just don't give a damn. As long as it's not at their door at the time. But the door around the pedophile and the predator title so loosely to people that aren't even pedophiles.
Again, you called the Urban Disciples that. You've called Aaron that. You've called Eric that. Who else have you called that? You've called me that. You've called Tams that. Like, these names don't even have to be written down. Those are the ones just right off the top of my head that I know you have. And you did that many. I know you did more.
It's gotten old. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. And like I said, for each child that's being abused and kidnapped and murdered.
Oh, yeah, you called Monty that. Thank you, Lisa. Just saw your comment. Right? Until you found out it was an adult in the video. Yep.
And sold. You partaking that when you take that title away and use it loosely. Amongst other people, that's not that.
Lecture, honey, lecture. Stand in front of the mirror and lecture to yourself. Replay this video and say, I am talking to Clovis Harmon over and over again. And then realize your mental health is your own responsibility, not mine.
You don't hold your hearts. It's disgusting. But I'm tired. I don't want to stoop to levels of other people no more. I'm done. Say what you want about me. Do what you got to do to me. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want no part of this no more.
You don't want no part of it anymore? Leather and lace, Pandora's box, rogue pedophile hunting, getting into people's computers, trying to set up other YouTubers with your husband's family, underage family members, trying to have other YouTubers dox them, the use of children. to all in the name of teaching them a lesson, because you're Clovis Harmon and you are better than any of us. And you get to preach to us. You get to play dirty. You get to do the worst of the worst. Come out here and preach to us because your mama was a preacher and you're better than everybody.
I literally have other things on my mind. And it's not this. And I never should have stooped Becky's level and did what I did with her son's pictures, and I'm sorry for that.
Again, stoop to Becky's level. Show me where I've shown any of your family.
But we shouldn't be ashamed or scared to show pictures of our families and be proud of them. And I'm not going to be ashamed or scared anymore because I know I'm not trafficking kids. I know I'm not trying to get something to be done to them because that's disgusting.
You know what? You can make kids only. You can make different types of videos in different pockets. But when you've been a rogue pedophile, predator catcher, had the FBI to your home because of it, tell you you're basically a terrorist, that you're no better than them, than the predator themselves. You use people's kids and their grandkids. Tacos does, and that's who you stand your ground with. Katie does. Hell, Katie trolled her own kids on Facebook, and Monty proved it was Katie making her own fake accounts, trolling her own disabled minor son. This is what I caught Tacos doing too. Attacking herself over her deceased son and then blaming it on me and others. Monty busted Katie. All this has been proven. It's past history. It has to be some kind of sickness for attention. That's all I can think of. She's done a hell of a lot more than that. Katie's faked all kinds of illnesses. You guys can label it all if you can. Should that be a challenge? Who can write all the misdeeds Katie's done in chat while I finish this?
I don't want to see no more videos. People, I'm staying away from certain channels. And that's what I mean when I say I want to stay away. I don't want you sending me nothing no more. I appreciate what you've done. I appreciate your loyalty and your friendship, but I don't want to know anymore. I will handle it as it comes to me.
It's all being sent to her. It's all being sent. She's not looking anywhere. But yet you heard her up on Jesse's panel say, I was a snitch. I was the snitch that told Jesse Becky was over there on Jilly's panel. I was the snitch. Those were her words yesterday. Serene, you're pretty pathetic. I did nothing to get banned out of you. I know you had to be the mod that banned me out of Jesse's yesterday. You really got it out for me as you crawl around with Clovis and Colleen, huh? And Katie.
Off this sector of YouTube or off this social media. I'll handle it as it happens. I'm done with this. I'm tired. What's important to me is the smiles on my family's faces when we're sitting around the breakfast table, joking and talking to one another, getting ready for the day to start. What's important to me is knowing that my family's battened down and sleeping peacefully.
Oh, it's finally important to you? Because every single year of my children's life, that was important to me. Not just after one of them got their driver's license and the other one was getting ready to. The whole entire time. I wouldn't mess with any of this crap.
And safely. Safe. Not safely, but safe. I'm going to take back my moral compass. Your emotions and your actions are not going to mold me into what you want me to be.
Okay. Again, I'm just going to reiterate. You've been like this the whole entire time. You controlled yourself and played good for a little bit.
I had no more control. And those of you that hate me and is jealous, and yeah, there's a little jealousy going on out there with some people. Not all of you, but some. A couple. You don't get this control no more. I'm taking back my life. So do what you got to do. Cause havoc to my family. I'll deal with it when it happens. Because I know that I'm in good standings with the schools, my children, my oldest one, she's driving now.
You know what? I don't know why she has to tell everybody this stuff. Like, I'm just assuming, I know not everybody, but most families that are together enjoy themselves, sit around at the dinner table, talk with their kids, love their children, love their spouse, or they wouldn't be together. I mean, I'm not saying all, but I don't know why you have to get confirmation by coming out here and confirming that to people and trying to get oh, we know you're good. You're a good mom. Like, that's what puts things in question for me. Usually only people that are trying to fool others do that.
The other one will be driving in another year. They're doing great in school. And I've had every agency in the world come in my home, thanks to you two. And they found nothing wrong.
I'm just going to clarify, none of that was ever done by me.
My children are not afraid. My children are not scared. My children are beautiful people growing up to have.
No longer they are, I don't think. But there's many of us that has numerous videos of her explaining why we're all going to court. And then her kids are terrified. They're sleeping in sleeping bags out on the floor with her, or in with her and her husband, or she has to take them with her everywhere. She had to take them to court because she's too afraid to leave them at home alone. She has to take them to the doctors with her because she's too afraid to leave them home alone because of YouTubers. Now, and you tell your kids this to the point where they can't sleep and have to come out on the floor. They can't sleep alone in their rooms. You tell your kids, who does that? And then come out here and tell me you don't want to be like me, Clovis. Who does that?
Have empathy for a human being. They're growing up responsible. And I'm proud of their achievements. And I should be able to talk about
My
it.
God, I hope what you're saying is true with them. I truly do. I do hope they are okay. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful you no longer do that to them. I just want to say that. I am thankful. I appreciate knowing, thinking that. Yes. It's not those girls' fault. None of this. It's not my kids either. Right, Clovis? Right, Colleen? Right, Katie? It's not your kids' fault either.
And show it. But I'm not going to allow you people's channels. Aaron, I don't go to yours. I hear through the grapevine little bits and pieces of what you say about me. Because I don't stay in Scotty's and listen to constant runs of videos he plays. Regardless what you guys think, no, I'm not someone that's on video on YouTube or on the internet constantly.
You know what? I want to say this because she's kept saying this over this past year. She's not on YouTube all the time. Me and my husband are sitting down watching a movie. The actual reality is majority of people are not using their TVs, and if they are, they're using their computers through their TVs, and most of their viewing, their movies and everything comes from their electronics put onto their TVs and not just off the TV. People are getting rid of like their cable and stuff like that and using just the internet. So it kind of doesn't matter whether you're watching a movie on your laptop or watching it on your TV. So big difference. I just wanted to say that, like, that is the way society is leaning. It's why the cable companies are struggling right now.
But I'm not going to dislike other people because people have a problem with them, and I'm supposedly friendly with that person. If you can't accept me for what I am and know that I'm not bashing you behind your backs because I don't want to hate someone you hate, then we were never friends at all. And that speaks volumes to me.
Well, we know that's another lie because right there, you and Colleen are friends, and look what you two have done to each other.
I've had people, I've listened to people say, how can you be friends with this person after what they've done here? I've said the same thing, the exact same things. And yet the people I were talking about, still friendly too. We just don't quite understand why somebody would like them because they didn't do something to them. But watching the actions of people is why I want to walk away from people. Watching the actions, whether they're good or not, or they have a popular following or whatever, I don't care. I'm not going to dislike people because people dislike them or they're having an issue with them. That's the problem. We got too many people throwing dogs in fights that ain't even their fight. Too many men are
Yeah, my TV is always off, always off. I can't stand the TV. My husband turns it on. He's the only one that does. Yeah, shut up.
respecting by verbally abusing a female. So chivalry has died. It's gone. It's disappeared. Instead of people wondering and worrying what's going on out in the world, it's going to affect them sooner or later. They'd rather be on YouTube fighting people they'll never meet. And that's why it makes it so easy for them to do what they're doing. I don't want to be part of that no more.
Good for you. Good for you. I personally think while you're raising your kids, it should have been done a long time ago. Anytime's better than never.
I'll leave a chat room quicker than anything if I start seeing things being done to other people. I don't want to witness it. I don't go to certain channels because I don't want to hear what they got to say about me. I don't want no one sending me no more videos.
Oh my gosh. Just lies upon lies. And I'll believe it when I see that she stays gone. Hell, she probably will do a video or stream again after my stream.
I appreciate your loyalty and I appreciate what you've done to me. And I love you guys for being there for me. But I seriously need to get away. I seriously need to stop and take control of my life. And if I'm worrying about needing to have this information or that information, then I'm not living. If I have to know what people are saying about me, I'm not living. And going through a lot of files through the night and reading some of the things.
I banned Ya Your Mama out of chat for doing the Team Chomo thing. I said he was one that does it, along with Scott here, that's in my chat, fellow Femi, Nicola, Jones. So I just want to make a point that that's what he did in my chat.
From the past. And watching those who's died and passed away and has left us and their names are still being whispered. I'm done. I'm 61 years old. And I'm done. I don't want to be part of this anymore. So like I said, say what you got to say, do the things you're going to do to me. I'll handle them as they happen. But I have to get back on track with my life and give my family the best of me before I do die. And you guys can say what you want, because while I'm moving on and making it better for me in this world, you're still going to be down here in this cesspool of drama and bullcrap because this is all you got. Well, it's not all I got. You guys have a nice life. I can't do it anymore.
She can't do it anymore. Well, hallelujah for that. Yep, same shit heap, different flies. Wow. Comment of the day by J. Stevo. Woot woot. Comment of the day. It's the same no matter where you go. It's the same no matter where you go in these pockets. So anyway, Clovis, one more time. You a liar. What'd I do? Hey, Diana. Good to see you. Hey, Nicola. Another Scott minion. The illest, Nicola. That's fellow Philemon's ex online affair lady. Till they had it out publicly on stream. And she wanted to dox him and put him down. She can't like anybody. Right, Diana? Isn't that the truth? All while she's lying and keeping up the video. As she's saying she's taking it down. What up, what up, what up, tier 5 in the house? Thank you, J. Stevo. Just installed this year. We like it. It is, yeah. Cost us a pretty penny, but it was worth it. That's why we waited to have it installed. I wanted what I wanted. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I was wrong, Mama. You don't get to come in. You don't get to do the Team Chomo and then come back in. It doesn't work that way. I said that's not allowed. Thank you for the heads up on that. Brenda's back. Back again. Scotty thinks he's always the most important person. I appreciate it. Thank you. How you doing? How you doing? Barntard. I know. Lisa corrected me. Too gangster to be Nicola. Had to be y'all. Hugs back, dear. Aw, yeah, your mama wanted to come in and have fun, but he can't play by the rules, can he? So anyway, Clovis, do what you need to do. Twist it however you need to twist it, and I'll always be here for the actual facts and the actual truths of the matter. Same way with you, Colleen. Same way with you, Katie. And I'm sure I'll see you all soon again. And to those in chat that are worthy, no, you're all worthy. I appreciate you. Have a good one and enjoy your afternoons. Peace out.